What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we went through our Season 4 preseason shenanigans, got everything set up and ready to go for the upcoming season, which starts today against Kentucky. It looks like it's going to be a good matchup roster-wise. It seems like they haven't really improved their roster over the last few years, but we have drastically improved ours. So hopefully we can take advantage of that and get the W. You know me, I'm a big Tennessee fan, so it'll be nice and sweet if I can really take care of business today and put a beat down on them. It should be interesting. Now, they run a 3-4 defense and a pro-style offense, so it should be interesting to see how all that plays out. Let's go to in-season recruiting just briefly. You've already saw what happened here. There were no changes made to the last time you saw what we done. We were going after 9 players. Just these top right here, and I got an extra point on this quarterback, Nick Whitaker. I really like this kid. I like he's a lefty, and he's got a good arm. We just looked at on this one, and he seems to really like us, and he's got a positive pitch. So if we can get this kid, he can really compete with Simmons for the starting job next season. I think he's that talented. So everybody else, though, it's just pretty much just even points throughout. I'm really liking this method more than the other one. Over time, it eventually just works out where you get 4 to 5 anyways, maybe even more depending on if everything works out okay. But I'd rather take my chance doing this than the other way around, so we'll just see what happens. Again, nothing changed since the last video, though. We go to Sports Illustrated. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot to see here. Don't know how many teams played, in the first week. Probably 2 or 3 games were played. Heisman Watch isn't going to change from the last time we saw it. Players of the Week conference standings. One thing we can do is go here, and we've already looked at ours. I mean, there's nothing to really see here. But we can go to the SEC and check out Kentucky's team information screen. It's not going to say really anything. I didn't know if it was going to help us at all. But it looks like we're not getting much out of this, which is fine. Let's go to the playbook. Let's talk a little bit about scheme. For now, here is what I'm going with. There are a handful of formations that have been swapped out for new ones. If you notice, I mean, pretty much every single dynasty I've ran, I've always had either ace big tight end wide receiver or ace big twins in the playbook, and that's because of the goal line. It makes it a whole lot easier if you have one of those because the defense never goes goal line against it. They usually do something more basic. Well, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I had somebody ask if I just, try something different there, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to add I formation twin tight ends to the playbook. I like a majority of the run plays out of it more so than the one out of I tight. And it's got a couple other pass plays I like as well. So I think I'm going to try this one as my main goal line formation, and we'll see. If it doesn't work out, I can try something else. But I'm going to give the ace big twins and ace big tight end wide receiver formations a rest for now, and just try some different ways and see how we can experiment and have some fun around the goal line situation. So back to the very top, A slot is still going to be in here. Schematically, the offense is going to be a whole lot different than what you saw last year. I still want to attack vertically with deep shots just to stretch the field a little bit. And since our quarterback can now run the ball, he's got pretty much the same arm as Davis did, but he could run a little bit now. So instead of doing basic toss plays out of the power option looks, we're going to use those same plays more or less and actually run option with them because we got the quarterback that can do it. On top of that, we're not going to use basic toss a whole lot as is, like I had before. My 2 good running backs, Gladhar and Sergio Davidson, are more downhill runners. So you're going to see a lot more slam and dive. And it helps that our offensive line is a little bit better than it was last year. And since they're just not as fast, but they're bigger, they can handle the in between the tackle stuff. So the run game is going to be a lot of slam, dive, and maybe a couple other things. But we're going to add a little option off of that just because our quarterback can handle it. So anything you see under center, ace slot, ace spread, the 2 I sets, I twins, pro twins, we're keeping that in there. This is the Andrew Myers formation. It's got 2 to 3 good plays for our fullback to get him going. And it was working so well for us last year, there's no reason to change that up. And then I added weak normal. Weak normal, we're still going to do option and up the gut stuff with it, but we also got fullback over. This is going to be the one, for now, the one formation that has both of our running backs in there. I want to get Sergio off the line of, off the edge a little bit and see how he handles that. In the future, our 99 speed halfback Williams will probably get that spot. You got to take advantage of that somehow. So we're going to try to do that down the road. But this year, we're going to use this formation to get our two backs in there at the same time. Otherwise, our running backs are going to split carries. We're going to use formation subs to get them in there. So the run game, again, just dive, slam, and option stuff to the outside. We're going to use speed and basic power option. I'm not going to do any triple. There's really no point in it because I want one of my two halfbacks out on the field at all times. I really don't need both except for this one situation. Then we got 3 gun formations, gun normal, gun wide trips, and gun spread. These stayed from the last season, and that's because they got some similar vertical looks we're going to use. So if you think about it, we're going to stretch the field vertically via the passing game, and a lot of our short stuff is going to be the run game. I will add occasionally a flat-out concept here and there, but it's not going to be a whole lot. I do have a couple in here, if I'm not mistaken. I can, like, A spread is going to give us a couple double-out looks. Pro Twins has a couple. Weak North, I don't think it does, but if I need to go to the outside quickly, I should be able to. I got a couple other formations that has some plays that we should be able to do that. If not, then I may have to adjust. I didn't think about that too hard, but I think our run game is going to be so good with our 3-headed monster in the backfield. We're not going to need a whole lot of short passing, quick stuff. I could be dead wrong. We'll know after about a game or so. I also fixed the audibles. I don't know how much of this I'll be using, but I pretty much took the 5 most common formations I'll end up using, or at least the 5 most common personnel sets, and just added deep pass plays to those just in case you see both safeties come up before the snap, or somebody gets double teamed or whatnot. I'll have something to go to. But again, I don't know how much I will be using these. A lot of it will come down to me like being a spread and they, have double coverages on the slot guys, or something to that effect. Then I can go to this play. Or, I'm doing halfback direct from deep attack. And they're doing the same thing defensively, so I may have to go to a pass play like this or something. Other than that, I don't know how much I'll be using these. But at least you get an idea of roughly what the offense is going to look like. It should be pretty interesting. And I'm looking forward to seeing what comes from it. Okay, I think that is it. Let's get right into it. And let's take on the Wildcats. Looks like nobody is in trouble out of the gate, so let's get started. They got a tight end out. They got a 90 overall fullback. I hope he is an impact player, and we normally can handle really good fullbacks. But they got an 85 overall quarterback. That's Curtis Pulley. He is a dual threat guy. All right, let's listen and see what the guys have to say here.
Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting matchup.
Been a while since I played in the Commonwealth. I guess it was the first season of the Dynasty. We went up here and got beat.
Gorgeous for today's game between the Murray State Racers
Perfect weather.
And the Wildcats of Kentucky. There's going to be some exciting NCAA action here. It just seems like this season's getting more.
Commonwealth State, or now it's called Kroger Field. It's got to be politically correct there. It's still Commonwealth Stadium to me, though. Been to several games there. There he is, Gladhar, number 34. He's going to get the ball quite a bit, but he doesn't have to carry the full load. We're going to let the freshman handle some of it as well. And they are picking us. All right. Go to the coin toss. They won it. And they won the ball first, which is fine by me. First thing we got to do is go to formation subs. We got to take care of this. Now, I want to reset the subs across the board, reset all, just in case I may have missed something. But we got to do a couple different things. First, we got to put our true freshman halfback Davidson into some of these. That way Gladhar doesn't have to do as much. And our tight end situation is going to be interesting as well. This is going to be more of a passing formation for me. So I'm going to leave Green in there. So you remember, we're going to swap out our tight ends depending. The rest of this, we don't have an impact wide receiver, but I wouldn't mind putting let me put Johnson here, Anderson, and then Harris. Harris is going to be, we can go back and look at this. We can look at our rosters. I'm guessing our top receiver, Harris, is our go-to. Maybe Clark needs to be our slot guy. He's a little faster. He's not, his awareness isn't as good, but the catch is the same. For now, let's just do Harris in the slot because for this particular formation, we like to use the deep outs play. But we're going to use a couple of different things as well. I'm going to have Gladhar be my halfback for that one. He could be my halfback for this one as well. I don't have to do any changes here. I kind of like all that. Our fourth string wide receiver is a 72 overall, and it's the same overall as our tight end, so I won't have to use any sub packages here nor here. Here, I'm going to may leave Gladhar in there. Gladhar for this one. For tight ends, I don't know if I need to swap them out or not. We won't know for a while until I get into the groove of this formation, but this is going to be goal line. I almost, to be honest, would rather have... Let's just leave him as is. I don't know. I may have to switch them later. Now here, I don't mind putting Davidson right here. He's a little faster. We can go back and look and compare the two. Gladhar is obviously the better player, but Davidson's a little faster, and he can catch the ball better too. That's interesting. Let's go back here. Everything, I'm okay with all of this right here. I don't think there's any changes we need to make here other than we just made that. We do need to fix the tight end. Yes, we got to fix the tight end here. I want to put in Olsen instead. We're not going to throw to the tight end out of this formation, so let's get in the bigger guy who can block for us. I don't think we're going to have to go to the tight end for this one either, but we're going to... I don't know. I may just leave Green in for this one. We're going to leave everything as is there. Here, we're going to use a sub package. We're going to do the twin halfback look. But I don't know if my tight end is going to do much here. We're going to do more running from this formation than anything else. I'd rather have Olsen here. We can... yes, I want to keep Gladhar in there because he may catch the ball. What we can here do is put Davidson. Here, we're going to pass more out of this one. And I may just do Harris in the slot because we may use the gun, the third and long play for that one. Here, what I may try to do is... do I need to leave him in there? Let's go, there we go. Let's put Davidson here. We may run a halfback direct a time or two out of this formation. But my tight end is going to throw the ball some, or he's going to catch the ball some of this formation, so I may leave him in there as well. I don't mind leaving Anderson right there because we got that backside comeback right on the left, so I may leave Harris on the left. Here, I think I may leave it as is. I think I want to have Gladhar stay right there. So I think I'm good with the offensive sub or formation sub. So let's go to defense. The only changes I'll need to make here, let's look at our outside linebackers. It's Crosby, then you got Abdullah. 3-4, we're not going to have to use much at all. What I want to see is this right here. I need to have Abdullah right here and not Crosby. Then you got Potts. That is correct. I'd rather have Potts there as well. And I think we are good the rest of the way. Just let me make sure Walker is our other middle linebacker. Okay, I think we're good with our formation subs. So now let's go to the depth chart and check out their roster. Curtis Pulley, he can impact guy and can run the ball, so we're not going to do any blitz, and we're going to let him hopefully throw into a bunch of our coverages and stuff. And look at his backup. Can run the ball just as well. So we're going to be in for a fight. We're going to see both of these quarterbacks run around some. Halfback, nothing special, but this guy can run a little bit. He's got some speed to him. 90 overall fullback. I just don't know if he'll touch the ball at all. Wide receiver, nothing to get excited about. Tight end, their top tight end is out for a couple games. So I don't see nothing too scary on offense except the quarterback. If we can contain him some, I think we'll be okay. So let's look at the offensive line. 78, 68, 78, 74, 78. That looks the same as my offensive line. They may be a little better, but that's kind of low for an SEC offensive line. This right tackle's humongous, though. 6'4", 358. Jeez. All right, they run a 3-4. 74 and 82 on the ends. Not terrible. 74 and 70 and 68. Then you look at their linebackers. They got an impact right outside linebacker. We'll see him here in a minute. 80 overall, 74, and he may be the starting middle linebacker instead of... Yes, they got him as the starting other middle linebacker. So that's interesting. And the right... Okay, I could kind of understand that because they got a right outside linebacker that's just as good as that guy. Interesting. So that's pretty smart of them to do that. So you're going to see their best 4 out there. Corners. 92... Or 78, 76, 76. All 3 kind of look the same. Nothing to get too excited about. They don't have a very good free safety. We may try to go after him some today. Okay, and then strong safety, not bad. 80 overall. A terrible kicker, average punter. And I think we're good to go. So let's get this show on the road. Now, I still got a terrible kicker, and I'm a little leery of kicking it normal. So I think I may just kick it high. He's still like a 62 overall. I think we're safe doing that for now. Until I just feel more comfortable, we can do the normal stuff. If you go back and look, let's see, go to our kicker. If I'm not mistaken, 65 overall. I bet his... I don't think I ever looked at this when we brought him in. 80 on the kick power. That's nothing good to get excited about. 86 on the accuracy. Yeah, I think we're safe to do that for a while. All right, let's do quarters out of the gate. Since their lone impact guy on offense is the quarterback, I'm guessing they're going to throw a little bit more than usual. I think they're a balanced offense, though. Going with the draw out of the gate. Pick up a solid 6 yards. They're going with a big set. We can handle that with a 4-4. I'm going to control defensive lineman. I've enjoyed doing that. I went the wrong way. That's okay. He still didn't get the first. I just kind of picked a hole and went or the direction. They're going with another big set, so we're going to do the same thing. Looks like they're going goal line.
The defensive back's moving in closer. On the give.
Somebody get a stop. Dang it. He just found a hole and went with it.
So they pick up a huge run on 3rd down.
Well, they're off to a good start.
Good call, and you can see on that play that this offense is very well schooled.
We'll go here. We're going back to ace, big tight end wide receiver. Looks like they're decided to run the ball. And this thing, dang it, I got caught. Well, I got caught on somebody. I got caught on my own defender right there. No wonder I stopped. Well, that was the easiest drive ever. That's not the way you want to start things. Well, if they're going to run the ball that much, I guess I need to go cover one more. I was expecting them to throw quite a bit with their quarterback, but so far they've decided to run it.
And he tacks on the extra point. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter, and our score.
I hate to see a successful halfback toss run against me when I can never get that to work. It just kills me. I guess it works okay against quarters, but that's about it. All right. I don't even know who our starting kickoff guys are. Long, this is one of our halfbacks. Get about 20 yards there. Let's see, we're on the 24. Like what we can do out of the gate is, let's do this sub package here. We can let the freshman get the first thing. Let's do a fullback over. We're going man. Now, I don't know how much this will work today because we're going up against a 3-4. We may need to go up to go a little bit more. We can try that. Good play there. Pick up about 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Let's go with... Let's do RB clear out. They're going man. I'd rather see man than anything else. This will be Simmons' first pass.
Murray State lines up with a split backfield. Simmons back to pass down the middle.
He short-armed it just a tad, from what I can tell. So it's 3rd and 4. We can go speed option, see if he can handle this. They're going man dime. Don't shift to the left. Okay, I'm good with that.
They line up in the shotgun.
Go here. fumble. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Jeez, what happened there? I thought I'd done that correctly. Wow, that was just a perfect play by the defensive player. Wow. He just timed it right. I done it too early or too late. That's just my fault. That's not the quarterback's fault. That was on me.
Trips right. They'll throw on first down. Looks across the middle.
Good stop there by me, and now their quarterback is down with an ankle.
It seems like he may have hurt his foot on that play there.
So now they don't have. Let's just stick with quarters again. They're going 4 wide.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Kentucky.
We can go here again. This guy can run the ball as well, so I'm not going to do any blitzing.
Brown drops back.
Interception. Big play right there. Big play. I got in front of it. I didn't press a button or anything, but Abdullah just got in front of it and done his thing. So we're going to try. I don't know if it's a good idea to do this, but I always like to do it off a turnover. We're going to go play action. We're going to PA boot. And they're going man. I may just run out with this. Let's see. Depending on what the safeties are doing. They're bringing both safeties. I can't believe it. I'll double team, though. Oh, great catch by Harris. The guy can't get over there. Now he's hurt. Well, that stinks.
I feel sorry for that poor kid. You hate to see kids get hurt that way.
Arm. That didn't sound good. Normally when Lee Corso says that, it's not good at all. All right, let's go slam. Let's give it a glad hard. He needs to touch the ball finally. So the quarterback's coming back. We're going to go to the right. That's good defense. They blitz from the right side. Let's go. Let's do speed option. Cross your fingers. Hopefully Harris ain't seriously hurt. Shifting that way. No, I want to go back. Not you. Let's go back. Got to be careful here. I'm going to just keep it. Get a first down with Simmons. Now we are on the 9-yard line, so let's go. Let's do a red zone play. Let's go slot corner. They're going man, but they're going nickel. This should be interesting. I like the shift okay.
The Racers line up in a split back set.
Go here. Go to Myers and pick up a touchdown. We've called that play a ton last season. It worked well for us. Might as well keep using it, especially with our fullback that can catch the ball. Just a good matchup nightmare. All right, so let's kick an extra point, tie this thing. We still haven't heard about Harris. I didn't check if he was over there on the left. Sometimes if the injury's not serious at all, they won't say anything. Oh, don't miss this. Okay.
And he hits the PAT. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac.
We can go ahead and check. Dang it, out for the season. Wow, first play in my transferred wide receivers out for the season. So that just changes everything. I swear, now you look here, now he's out. Now it gets really interesting. Now I'm going to have to use for my 4 wide sets. I'll probably have to put in my tight end. Oh, dang, that changes a lot. I mean, it doesn't change a lot, but it just doesn't help.
Anderson and Robinson back deep to return.
We'll do a high kick. Man, that's a bummer. First play, first catch for Harris, and he's out for the year. And he's not going to play the rest. I mean, oh, that kills me. I hate that for him.
Who's going to win this time?
Look at that. Forearm fracture gone.
They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down.
Interception. Wow. We'll take it. It's a good play. Good play by Campbell. He got in front of it. That's why I don't like to throw the slants against man for plays like that. Okay, so where are we? What haven't we called? Well, we haven't done much from here. Let's see. That's going to be my goal line. Let's go here and let's do our tight end sub package. Got no choice now. We'll go triangle.
They'll go
Oh, I
to
thought I was in the
29.
right hash. My bad. All right, they're going zone.
They come out with 4 wide.
We'll go here.
Simmons on first down.
That's good defense. That would have worked a little bit better if I was towards the middle of the field.
Couldn't hang on.
We can stay here and
That guy's got to make the catch.
no, let's go here. Let's do basic option. We're going. I forgot we got to go up the middle some more. I forget we're going up against a 3-4. At least the shift isn't too bad. Hopefully Green can make a block here on that linebacker.
Simmons on the option. Now he pitches it.
Oh, first down, Gladhart. Great play.
Brings him down. And they were lucky that one didn't go for more.
No question.
Now I'm going to stay here and I want to attack the vertically a little bit. Let's go cross.
Lee, you're right. They look like they've never
We're going
defended the
zone.
option before. The tailback had a ton of running room there.
This will more than likely go to Gladhart, but we'll see what happens.
Simmons with 4 wide receivers. He's looking. Lets it go. Complete.
I just didn't get much out of that. That's good defense.
For a loss on the play. Nothing going
Lost
on.
yardage. We can try. I'm just looking here. Let's do a direct with Davidson.
So it's 2nd and 10.
And 3-4. I forgot again. Oh, this still may work, but I like the shift.
Murray State comes out of the
Good block
shotgun.
there.
It's a direct snap. He jukes.
Great run by the freshman.
Down. That was a pretty
We
good
got
run.
that, so we're like on the, what, the 15?
Football by this guy.
We're going to try. This is a new play I've been playing around with. Let's go tight end slot. We're going to go, where's it at? We're going to go quick slants. We're going man. Now, here's what we're going to do. I got a man beater. It's going to be my quarterback. Going to run the ball. And I love the shift. If it's zone, I was going to go to the flat. We're going to try this.
Back to pass. He's
And I may get caught anyways.
He might not be able to get
I'm just going to die before he hits me. That's good defense. The guy just blew up my left tackle. I should have waited a tad bit more. He probably wouldn't have got blown up like that. Look like a direct to snap issue. Thankfully, it doesn't happen a whole lot in this game. Let's go back here. Let's do fullback over again.
On the 12,
We're going man 5-2.
goal line.
Again, that's my fault. We need to go up the gut a little bit more on these bigger sets.
Lining up in the 5-2.
Go here.
Little handoff.
Good block there. We're going to pick up 6 points for Griffin. Who is Griffin?
Boy, this kid knows how to
Why is Griffin in there? Griffin should not be that. What happened there? Why is somebody hurt? That's what it is. I need to. That's why. Okay, I want to reset this. What happened is when you got your backup halfback right here, then it put your third string halfback right there. So that's cool. I've never seen that before. Let's reset the current one, and let's put. We're gonna leave that as is. So we got to have Gladhauer in there because I want Davidson coming off the edge. So with that being said, let's go back here and let's give Davidson another formation. We could put. I got him for 1. I need him for another formation. Let's put him here. We can do some speed and stuff off of that basic option. Let's put him right there. Okay. Well, we got the touchdown. Now we got a lead. Thankfully, they're turning the ball over as much as we are. I ain't going to hate that about Harris. So now there's more emphasis for us to just run the ball because our wide receiving core wasn't the best to begin with.
And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment.
I can't tell you the last time I saw a top player at a position get hurt pretty much very first play for him, making a play
Horn.
of the season.
Kicks it high and very short.
Hopefully just take a fair catch there.
Make the fair catch at the 34. Strange decision there.
So let's do a 1 high. They ran so much on that first drive, but they threw that very first play
Oh, wow, my friend. But I can't say I've
on the
been
last
a
drive and
player's fair catch
turned the ball over.
for no reason.
That's a good stop there. Good defense. Good defense by Potts getting a hand on it. So now I'm thinking they're going to run the ball again here. Or they're going to run the ball this time.
More than just stop the run.
I could be dead wrong, though. It's just pure guess.
And play the pass too.
Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. Drops back to pass with the throw. And it's caught.
It's good stop there. So now it's 3rd and long. What we'll probably do is just go to our normal 3rd and long play. And what I'll probably end up doing is do something like this and just do my own spy and see if he can throw against this. He probably can. He's probably got a decent arm.
Back to pass.
And dang it, look at this. I was right there.
Sheds that one.
You got to be kidding. That should have been a stop in the backfield. That was my fault. And he still went at it. We only sent 3 and he still ran.
Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great
Oh, jeez. Okay.
gave his team a boost.
Got to keep playing.
They shift on their defensive front. Here's an option, right side.
And there he goes. And wow. It's going to be a long day for us.
Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular.
Going to be a long day, I'm afraid. Let's go back to another one high. All right, that's the end of the quarter. We're up a touchdown, but
But this quarterback
it still
made the
feels like a
right
loss
choice
when you lose
early
Harris
on
for the year.
for the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there. By the
Absolute
QB.
loss. But you got to deal with it.
This is the 5th play of this drive. They'll work from the shotgun. Gets the ball. No, they faked it.
Somebody got to him. Don't know who. Looks like it was Abdullah. Abdullah's all over the field right now.
You know, if I were the coach,
Um,
I'd line this kid up at defensive end every now and then.
Wow. Can you
I'm going to
imagine
take a
that?
chance. We're going to go zone blitz.
Type situations?
They're way back. You would think they're going to throw in this situation.
I like that. I like that, Kirk.
I'm going to go up the middle, though.
Kentucky.
Now let's go to the
comes
outside.
line with 3 wide.
See if this freshman can make a play.
Drops back to pass.
Nope.
Steps up in the pocket. Going deep. on the
That
outside.
should be out of bounds.
It falls
Thankfully. Oh, jeez. That should have. That was close.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on
All right. We're going Cloud. It's 3rd and 16. I'm going to go after this
Trying
guy.
to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time.
Let's see if Mitchell can do something here.
The Wildcats come out in the shotgun. Back to pass. He steps up. Look.
Sack. There we go. Got around the right tackle pretty easily. So where are they? They are on the 37. They're going to punt.
defense are just pinning their ears
We're going middle fan.
as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen.
So now my whole passing game just really changes. So now that Harris is out, I got to think about some things. Like for here, we need to put Coleman. Johnson's going to be over there. And then Clark is going to be my slot guy. He's got to be. So where else did I have him in the slot? I had him right here as well. We're going to put Clark right there. I could use the strong slots sub package, but this prevents me from having to bother. I don't mind leaving that there because I want Clark on the left. Everything else, I'm okay with. We're going to use the tight end sub package for that.
The Wildcats
So I think we're going to be okay there. But all right, let's take advantage of this situation. That was a good stop. We're getting to the quarterback.
Number 97 boots it way
We're going to
up
fair
there.
catch that. Everybody get out of the way. Get out of the way. What are you doing?
1 yard line. And now
At the
offense
one!
come out onto the field
What are you
for their
doing? Oh my, look at this. I mean, somebody's going to have to help me out here. What do I have to call for this stupid stuff to not happen anymore? Everybody get out of the way and look what he's doing. Let me go after it. That's not what I wanted him to do. I was trying to get him away from it. Oh, We're going to do slam. Just see if we can get some yards. They're going man nickel. Who's on who? He's doing that.
This is a situation where you don't want to make a mistake. He jukes it.
All right, at least we
Bring him down.
got out of the end zone a little bit.
Did you see that? Did I? I'm just surprised he got up from there.
Let's go
That's how you
here,
deliver a big
if I
hit.
can get to it. Let's do speed option from here.
Second and
We're
2.
going man.
Ball on the 8.
I don't want him to be in the way. Let's go.
Murray State lines up with a split backfield.
If I can. There we go. I want to move him over. Nope, that's not going to help anything. Let's put him over here.
Simmons options out
Oh, big play. Big play. Go, Simmons, go.
at the 30. And here's a lateral.
Big play.
And they
We'll
bring
break
it
this
down.
play down.
And that was an outstanding run by that young man.
Let's see if I can get a good shot here.
The ball carrier is able to
Oh, look at that. Davidson's got the visor. That's cool. Rocking the visor. Let's see if I can get to it really quick. Okay. We're going speed option, and that guy was sitting there waiting. So as soon as I saw that, I just cut up field. Great block there by Green. Then it's off to the races. Great play all around. Davidson able to get a good gain there. Let's go here, and I'm going to do dive. We're going to run the ball some more.
It's first and 10.
We're going man 3-4.
Ace backfield.
Nobody's moving whatsoever. We can at least do this and see what's happening.
He has some room.
Did we get the first? I don't think we did. We didn't get the first. Let's try. Let's go back. It's 2nd and inches, so we got a down to play with. Let's go back to RB clear out. We're going man. This is what I want to see. Let's see who's going to be on Myers. The safety. Let's go over the top. Make a play. Myers. Nah, I dropped it. Ah, jeez. Let's go back here. Let's just let Gladhard do a halfback direct. They're going man nickel, so we don't know if this is going to work or not. I like the shift, though. We should be able to go to the left. Go up here. Pick up a first down. Good play there. He's feeling pretty good. Let's stay here and let's go halfback blast. We're going man. They're going. I'm okay with this. Now it is man, so I don't know how much this is going to help. I'm going to bring this guy down. Just nothing there. That's good defense. Middle of the field. Let's run basic option out of twins this time. They're going. Keep going man on my runs. That's fine. Not a big fan of that shift. We'll go to the left, though. Good blocking there. Let's just do that. That way you don't have to get hit. And we're on the 25. I could throw it here if I wanted. Let me think. Let's go. Let's go quick slants. We're going zone. I was wanting to see if I can get Gladhard out in the pass because he can catch the ball a little bit.
Simmons with 3 wide receivers. They'll throw on first down.
Good throw. Pick up 7.
He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good
let's go.
passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
Let's do basic option from this formation now. Eventually, we'll go back to do fullback over. That way we can at least mix it up a bit. I like everything I see there. I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to just move him over. Let's run some clock. No reason not to. I'd like to be able to use some of this clock before we get to half.
They go with the option. Laterals back.
And that's good defense. I don't even think I got the first. 3rd and 1. Now, if I'm not going to pass from this formation a whole lot, then I need to go back here. And I need to put Olsen here instead. Yes. And I don't even know if I'm going. I don't think I'll ever pass to Olsen here or to a Green. So let's put Olsen there as well. I think I'm going to run more than pass. The only time I'm going to pass is. Let's put. Dang it. I think we're going to pass more than run. So let's just put Green back. 3rd and 1. We can try a speed option. We're going man. That right nickel's blitzing, but who's going to do? We're going to have to be very selective here. We got to watch this. Let's let that clock roll. Just perfect defense. That's my fault. 4th and 3. 4th and 3. We'll try to kick a field goal. That was just my fault. I should have cut up field on that one. My bad, my bad. Hopefully I can make this. I don't know. I don't think my kicker's... Hopefully, surely he can make this. Let this clock go down a little bit. Should be a good kick. Just enough. At least we got some points out of it. I completely blundered that one, though. All right, 20 seconds to go. I don't want to do a normal kick again. I gotta wait till I get a better kicker, or I just get better players on the field. Just don't feel good about that yet. I'd rather them do this right here. So I don't know what they're going to do here. They may try to do something, try to go down the field and score. So we'll go quarters.
Had something going, but we're unable to get any points.
Take over at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
He drops back.
Oh, good defense. Our defense is playing great. He's 1 for 6. We'll take that any day of the week. They're going with a big set.
Yeah, Lee, that ball should have been picked
We'll do the same thing.
So it's 2nd and 10.
I could see him throwing out of this, though.
The Wildcats come out in the ace formation.
I'm going to leave everything as is.
Drops back to pass. He'll dump this one off.
Make a tackle. There you go. All right, 3rd and long.
Gain of 1.
What are they going to do here? All right, we're going to go cloud.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 34.
And
Kentucky
I'm going to do our safety thing, or a little spy look.
Back to pass. He's looking. He passes it.
This ain't good. I'm not going to touch it. He overthrew it. Good. He overthrew it. We'll go double cross. And 7 seconds. I'm not going to try to do anything crazy here. We'll just probably fair catch it. Unless we get a good look and we can run it. But
Number 97 punts it, and it's a good one.
I'm going to just fair catch that. Middle of the field, it's kind of hard to get something out of that. So we're going to just take a knee here.
The offense ready to go again. And their last drive ended with
And we'll go to half up 10 points.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
All right, let's look at some stats.
Lines up with 6 DBs.
And we're going to look at our playbook. I feel like I'm forgetting a couple plays. I could be. We can go here. Let's look at the game stats first. We're running the ball a whole lot more. I just feel like ever since Harris went down, I just don't feel a whole lot of need to throw it too much yet. Our strength is in the backfield, so that's what we need to keep doing. Turnovers, we had the 1. I wanted to see, let's go to individual stats. What I want to look for, first of all, Simmons, I think he's playing pretty good ball right now. The 1 fumble we had, that wasn't his fault, that was mine. Attempts, Gladhart is getting his attempts. That's what I wanted to say. Sergio has got 2 so far. I'm okay with that. I want Gladhart to run the ball more, but I'm glad he's not on the field all the time. That way he will always stay fresh. So that was the biggest thing I wanted to see. Yeah, let me go back one more time. Let's look at formation. So let me look at my formations. This is going to be, I think we're doing okay with this formation. This one as well. There's another play out of this one I want to start using. I'm using that for goal line for now, so I don't have to use that yet. We haven't had to. Twins, we're using it some. We're using pro twins quite a bit. Weak normal. Gun normal, I may want to use this a little bit more. Wide trips, not using this a whole lot either. So maybe gun normal and gun wide trips I need to use. It's not a dead set rule. You got to use every single one in every game. I'm just kind of looking to see what I may be missing. I think I'm doing okay so far. We'd probably be up an extra touchdown if we didn't have that fumble from before.
Long fields it in the end
Get a block right there. Thank you. Oh, yeah, probably wasn't a good idea to juke, but got a couple more yards out of it. Let's see. I want to try. Let's do tight end delay. They're going man nickel. This is what I wanted to see. And they're doing that.
Nickel defense.
He can't hear that. What we're going to do is just do this and go to Gladhart. He can catch the ball fairly well. I wanted to get him out, spaced out a little bit. So that was a good play. Let's keep doing the same thing. We're going to slot and seams. We're going zone nickel. This will go to somebody underneath, just to play it safe.
Simmons lines up in the shotgun, looking, throw short, and it falls.
I was throwing on the run, so that didn't shock me that he made that bad of a throw. Doesn't surprise me. Let's do an option from ace spread. We're going ace nick or nickel zone.
Murray State comes to the line.
Let's go this way.
In the backfield. Simmons.
Good block there.
He laterals the ball. He's into the open
Almost got the first down. That was a wild play.
Brings him down.
That was just, I'd rather him run again. Let's do a direct this time. I'd rather go in man dime. I'm good with this. Hurry up to the line. Let's see what they do. No weird shift.
Set up in the gun.
High snap does not help, but it should be okay. Pick up the first.
And that was a nice run.
Let me think. What are we missing here?
Yeah, it really was.
We're on the 26.
Nice read by the ball carrier to find that
Let's
running
go.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive
Let's
line.
do basic slam with Davidson.
It's 1st and 10.
Give Gladhart a bit of a break. They're going nickel. Man. I'm okay with the shift, but it looks like I'm going to have to go to the left.
They keep it on the ground with a tailback.
Good little run there. We can look at this. I just saw a hole right there up the A gap. That's against man, too, of all things. Normally you have to go to the outside. But good run.
Gain of 9.
We can. I want to see if they go 3-4 on me. I want to go halfback dive.
The pressure turns
They're
up.
going man 3-4. I want to see if I can just pick up the first with this basic run.
When performance matters the most. One man backfield. Again, he'll get the call.
Nope, not even close. Everybody got shoved back.
The D lineman
So it is 3rd and 3.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole when that play was
Here, let's do basic speed option.
He doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up
We're going
the whole line down there.
5-2 zone, of all things.
The Racers come out showing 3 wide.
A little worried about this one. And dang, I thought he was supposed to snap it a little bit earlier than that.
And now he pitches it.
Just dive and get the first. Just be done with it. You can tell he's a little gassed, so let's give him a bit of a break. He's not the fastest runner.
You can see the guys on defense.
Now, I want to go back. Let's do fullback over. Let's get Davidson going.
Once again, they had a chance to break
They're going man nickel.
but were unable to do it. The offense really seems to be clicking.
The shift is okay. As long as the blocking's halfway decent, we may get a gain here. Get over there. Get a block right there. Good deal. Going to get 6 points out of that one. All right, looks like we're going to run the ball quite a bit this year. It seems like that's our best thing. I love the visor. Isn't that awesome looking? So cool. So cool. He's going to be a stud for us. All right, we got a really good lead. Our defense is really killing it right now. Other than that one drive, they've just played excellent. And I missed this extra point. Nope, we're going to make it. Just enough.
Time to take a look at the drive summary.
I haven't got to use my teleprompter thing yet. Just, I'll use it more when there's a pass play that's really worth looking at, but so far I just haven't had the need to.
He gets off a high kick, not much distance. Carter falls for the
Fair catch.
They make the fair catch.
At this point, are they just going to start throwing more? We'll go quarters out of nickel.
They'll set up shop at the
I mean, they're kind of behind the 8 ball.
Backs moving in closer.
Let's go over here a little bit. I got 3 receivers on my side. He's going to throw, or run the ball, my bad. Somebody stopped him. Looks like it was my nickel. Let's do quarters from 4 to 3.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 37. Number 15 with 3 wide receivers.
Hopefully they'll throw here as well. That's a good pickup there. And a face mask.
And they make the stop.
Good job, Potts. That's a 15-yarder.
Check out the penalty.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Yep, it happens.
He's going to get a 15-yard penalty there. His face mask.
He grabbed it and he
I'm going to do a 1 high this time.
gotta let go.
1st and 10.
I think they're going to get back to running the ball a little bit here.
Number 15 lines up in the shotgun. Looks.
Sack. Somebody got to him. We had several guys get to him.
They get to the quarterback and end that.
I think that was Potts again.
This young man didn't even have
Left guard just couldn't do anything with him.
It's tough to
What a
find your
stud.
receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
2nd and 18. I'm just going to do quarters to keep it safe. They're going with a bigger set.
It's 2nd down and
But I would
long
imagine they're
way
going to throw here.
Ball right around midfield. The
You would
Wildcats
think.
Come out in the ace formation. He drops back. Steps up. He's looking. Wants to
Oh,
throw
wide
outside.
open. Wow.
Got it.
Just
And
nobody
he's
was
all the
there.
way down to the 22-yard line.
That was a good
You don't see that too often, somebody that wide open on my quarters, especially in that particular spot.
They have a first down.
What I like is the
Good
faith
throw.
that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw
Now they're going with a
down
bigger
field.
set. We can go back to 4-4.
1st and 10. This is the 5th play.
Well,
of this
I was
drive.
singing praises to my
Kentucky
defense, and now they're just
one man in the backfield.
letting Kentucky go right down the field. Ah, went the other way. Good stop, though, by Potts.
Down in the backfield. They're stopped 2 yards behind the line.
We'll go back to quarters just to be safe.
2nd and 12 coming up here. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Nickel defense.
And I don't know why I'm controlling the defensive end. It's too late, or defensive tackle. Too late now.
He unloads it. And it's caught.
Dang it. I need to quit. That was my fault. I gave him an extra few yards on that play. So it's 3rd and 4. Ooh, I'm going to go 4-4. They're going with a bigger set.
And 4. This is the 7th play of this drive. Kentucky goes with the ace set here. Here's the option. He laterals. He spins.
Big stop. Are they going to kick a field goal or go for it?
Attempted to pick up the first by running.
They're going for the field goal. If it was the 4th quarter, they probably wouldn't go for it.
Easily.
But they can have the field goal. Get it back down to 2 scores.
Howard is lined up for the kick. He gets it up.
Barely got it in.
And it's through the upright. Time to take a look at the Pontiac
Okay.
summary. And
Let's get back on offense. Continue doing our thing.
fuel for the soul since 1926.
We'll keep the passing game basic and just do a lot of the stretch stuff. But otherwise, we're going to let our run game handle the rest. Let's see if this Simmons can do something.
Fields it in the end zone.
That wasn't the smartest thing to do. I didn't mean to juke right into him.
They're ready to start another
Right hash.
duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
It being 1st down, I don't mind going RB clear out. They're going man again, which is fine by me. Their impact linebacker isn't out there, so this will probably go to Myers unless they go cover 1 maybe. Just depends.
Racers come out with split backs. They'll throw on
They're
first
doing
down.
that.
Lets it
And
fly.
that was stupid of my part.
Picks it off.
My fault, my fault. I should have done it. It was cover 1.
Badly needed that
There's no point looking at that one. They went cover 1 and I threw it to him anyways. I thought he had a big...
We might have a game here.
I thought he was separated from the single high guy. So that was my fault. So both turnovers were all my fault, to say the least.
They'll go to work at the 30.
That was not on our quarterback. I'm going to take a chance on the zone blitz here.
The Wildcats set up in the gun.
QB draw.
Tackle.
Nobody can tackle him. Pick up 1st down. Of course, they go QB draw when I decide to go zone blitz.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Wildcats come out showing 3 wide. On the ground, up the middle.
Fumble it. Dang it.
He is drilled. The draw play gets made.
Good stop by Pause, and that's probably the last play of the quarter. We'll go back to another one, how they may get this playoff.
Coming up here. Ball on
So the 3rd quarter didn't go... It was just ho-hum, I guess.
3 wide outs here. Back to pass. Throws it out there.
It's a good stop, though. All right. 3rd and long.
To the line of scrimmage, and
Maybe
that's
we can get past this.
end of the 3rd quarter. Our score in this one: Murray State 24,
And
Kentucky 10. 3rd and 8.
get the ball back. Hopefully that turnover won't cost us.
And they have
We'll do our spy thing again. I'd rather him just try to throw against us. Wouldn't shock me if he ran it, though.
He drops back.
Dang it! I need to quit doing that.
Potts.
I just stood there and froze.
He had a whole lot of room to run.
Just my fault all around.
Pressure's coming from the inside, and the quarterback can escape the pocket. It usually means...
Oh, they're going to make that game out of this, that's for sure. We'll go quarters here.
They go with the option. Pitches back.
Dang it, there he goes.
Big open.
I'm just going to let the CPU handle it. It's just not worth me trying to
What a
be a hero there.
Just a simple option play here. The quarterback gives it up and they get
Go back to
good
1
yardage.
high.
Great play.
Boy,
I know they're going 3 wide, but
impressive to see this offense when they're clicking.
Kentucky comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Feeling the pressure.
oh, that should have been a fumble. We're getting to the guy pretty well.
Yeah, and if you can't
A lot of this is just because they're running the ball, but they threw it there. So their play calling's been
And this is the
pretty
7th
good.
play
I've been
of the
fairly
drive.
impressed with it.
The Wildcats line up with 3 wide.
Good stop there. Went to the outside that time. So now it's 3rd and long, so It's not the cloud's fault. It's just me goofing up over here with Mitchell. So I think I might just go after him instead.
Kentucky lines up in a bunch formation. Back to pass. He steps up, looking, throws it to the outside.
All right, good stop. And he's hurt.
We got an injured player.
So they're going to kick another field goal? Or they're going to go for it? They're down 2 scores, but there's time left. They're going to go for it. So I'm going to take a chance here. No, let's not. Let's just go dog goal. I'm going to go man.
Kentucky comes out in the shotgun. He drops back. Somehow gets the ball away.
Oh, good deal. Big play right there. Oh, that was so huge. Let's go back and look at this. I brought the heat. I thought they was just going to run the ball. That's why I went cover 1 man. But we had Potts come through. Pressure. I guess that helped. He overthrew it. He got hit when he threw it too. All right, we're on the right hash. We survived all that somehow. So let's go slam.
They'll take over at the 22.
Let's see if I don't screw ourselves over again.
4 wide.
We're going to leave it as is. I'm going to run to the right.
Simmons with the give. He breaks free.
Get a first down there with Gladhar.
Up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
I like the distribution. Gladhar's getting most of the rushes, as he should. We don't have to use that one yet. Let's do a blast and see what happens. They may go 3-4. They're going 3-4 in zone. I'm going to leave the fullback as is. There may be a huge hole up the middle. Now, I'm going to run some clock. There's no reason for us not to. We're up 2 scores. Let's see if we can get a nice long drive. Force them to call timeouts here in a little bit. And maybe get a touchdown and end this thing.
Up the middle. There's a missed tackle.
He's going to get tackled probably right here.
Kelly with a takedown. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
2nd and 8. Let's do a basic option.
It's 2nd down and 8.
Zone 3-4. This may not work at all. We'll see. We're doing that at least.
High formation here.
I may leave it as is or just go to the left because at least I can read the corner from this angle. I probably don't need to be doing much optioning in this time of the game, though.
Simmons on the option left side.
Get a block there.
Now he pitches it.
Big play. He may be scoring. Wow, that's what patience does for you. That's what patience will do for you. We'll go back and break this down. Maybe I'll use the teleprompter for this thing. Let's look at this angle and see. This angle will be a good one. It's too close up. Let's look at the instant replay here. So they're going zone. Normally, when you're running the ball against zone, you want to get vertical when you can. At this angle, I probably could have went. No, I think I done it rightly. Yeah, there wasn't nothing up the A gap there. So at this point, I'm not using the speed button whatsoever. I'm letting Myers get his block there. And then at this point, I probably could have faked the pitch, but it's always safer for me to just go ahead and pitch it. But I pitched it too early. But all it took was one juke, and then Simmons had the block right there on that safety, and it's off to the races after that. Big play that should have sealed it for the game. Good deal. So it's nice to see both running backs doing their thing. And with Harris out, I feel like we got to run the ball even more. So it's even more imperative that we try to get a couple quarterbacks and some receivers in the regular season because we're going to run the ball so much this season that we're not going to track wide receivers and quarterbacks in the offseason. I'm just not going to throw it enough. It's just not in my best interest to do so because we just don't have the talent there, at least not consistently. I don't know. I'll have to think about that some more. We can still pass. I can still do some short stuff. I don't know. I just don't trust my receivers.
At the 33-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the cover.
Let's do this. We're going quarters.
They'll throw on first down. Looks down the middle.
Oh, wow, what a catch. I was just in a bad spot. I thought I was going to get the interception there. Kudos to them. That was a good throw.
Sure was.
Ended up being a perfect throw. And this is going to get really goofy here. Watch them do like a speed option or something. And that's going to happen. At least he got out of bounds, so they're going to call a play.
question, and they were not ready for that option play.
Let's go back to quarters.
Everywhere except to the ball.
I assume they're going to throw.
They've never defended the option before. The tailback.
Yeah, we're going to lead the nation in rushing this year because we're going to run the ball so much. I can still get credit with the passing game. I just my receivers. It will not shock me. There he goes. Oh, good stop. It will not shock me if we throw the ball quite a bit to our backfield, though. Fullback, Myers, Gladhar needs to touch it some. So I have an idea in mind. I think I may do some West Coast stuff as some of our passing game because I want our halfbacks. That's just good matchups to get them going. There he goes. And Simmons just completely botched that one. And they're going to call this same play again. Nope, they're going to throw it. I'm surprised.
He's looking. He'll dump this one off. Complete to the true.
It's a good hit there. They'll probably call the same play or something similar.
They didn't pick up much on that play, but if they keep dumping it off like that, the safeties are going to have to creep up. When you force the safeties to play shallow, it opens up.
That's good. That's good touchdown. They almost got it.
With the home run.
I think the offensive coordinator likes that play, guy.
Apparently, that was the
Just let them score their touchdown, I guess. There's a minute 32. I mean, the game's not over with yet by any means. They can still do something here if for whatever reason they can get the ball back. That's one of the few things I don't like about 06. I don't know if it's like that in the other games, but the hurry up on defense is very hard to go up against because the offense always seems to have an advantage over you in terms of like they'll call goofy plays where they're not supposed to, and it's just really hard to stop.
And he hits the PAT.
And you just witnessed it right there. So they call any time? They didn't call one timeout, so that was like a perfect drive for them.
Lined up for the onside kick. Here goes.
Oh my gosh! Somebody pick it up. Oh, Oh, you gotta be kidding! Here it comes. Here it comes. Watch this. This is going to get really goofy. Let's do a cover one. Watch. Look, this is going to get really weird. It rarely happens when somebody fumbles on that goal. That's why I never like to do the onside kick. Look at this. It's just, I'm starting to get a feeling.
Not only was it good decision making, but the offensive line.
I'm going to do a zone blitz. I'm going to go after him. Now, he may run, but at this point, it looks like nothing's working. All of a sudden, they just decide to score points on us.
Number 15 is back in the gun. Down the middle.
Good defense there by Potts.
Dangerous throw there.
Give credit to the defense. They did a good job.
We'll go back to quarters.
This quarterback thought his man would be open, and boy,
What a weird game. I mean, none of it is normal. It didn't feel like it. I'd love to intercept this here. What's Allen doing in the 4-3? Why ain't Crosby in there? There he goes. Somebody stop him.
And down he goes. He scrambled for a few yards.
And they're going to do that. I'm going to do a cover one.
It's third down.
I want to make him throw quick, or they're going to run the ball, one or the other.
They come out with three wide receivers. Drops back to pass. He's going.
Wow, just
Tackle.
doesn't matter what I call. They're just going to get their yards, aren't they? We'll go just quarters, I guess.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone.
It's so rare for that onside kick thing to happen. That's why I always call a normal kickoff, because I always just kind of punt, or the ball goes right through two of my gunners. Dang it, I was right there. That should have been intercepted. And they call a timeout. We're just going to go goal line.
The Wildcats come out in a two tight end set. Nice play fake.
And easy touchdown. All right, I told you. Game wasn't over. Things get goofy now. It's been a bad game. I know we'll still probably end up winning, but losing Harris, that just sucked. It really did.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than
What a game, though. I mean,
the score is Murray State 31, Kentucky 24.
turnovers has hurt us, though. That's the thing. You can't have turnovers. That's pretty much summed up the game.
Here goes nothing.
Dive. Get down. Good. Game over.
Quite over yet.
They got one timeout left, and they can't do nothing about it. Let's get out of here with a win. The game didn't feel as close as what the score showed. I mean, kudos to Kentucky for making something out of it.
Kentucky takes a timeout.
But it just wasn't enough. So we won, but we lost because of Harris. But you got to regroup and work around it.
Murray State is about ready to celebrate a big victory here.
One more snap ought to do it.
The defense lines up with 6 DB.
We'll go back and look at our stats and such. Not much happened in the second half. We had a couple turnovers that just got them in it, and all of them were my fault. Well, except for that kickoff thing. That's just a goofy incident there. It decided to hit the back of the guy.
And he takes a knee. And they'll go.
But a win is a win, and that's all that matters. Just win your ball games and move on.
They'll bring in their dime package.
All right, let's look at some stats. It's good to beat them. It was a weird way of doing it, but we got there. Let's get out of here. They may get we may get like an all-time great game or something. I guess not. We may see it here. Nope. Okay. Let's go to stats and scores. Just second half, we didn't do a whole lot. But we're going to run the ball extremely well. Like I said, we'll probably have the top rushing attack in the country. We've done a good job in sacks. Our third down, I didn't do all that great of a job in a couple of those spots. Turnovers, that's what really hurt us. That's what kept them in it. Otherwise, it would have been a blowout probably. We probably would have won by a couple scores instead of just one. And the fumbles, that's what hurt us. Just bad luck on a couple of them. Interception, that was my fault, 100%. Total yards went pretty well. Let's go to individual. Their quarterback played pretty well. 13-22. He did have the one interception, but I want to go back here. Simmons, 5 of 10. I don't really have any big expectations for him throwing the ball. Of course, one of those incompletion or one of those attempts was my fault on the interception. Running the ball. Davidson ended up having the most yards because he had that one big run. But Gladhard doing his thing, I'm all for that. So what we're probably going to end up doing, our passing game, because our wide receivers just aren't the best in the world, I think I'm going to integrate a little West Coast stuff just to get our two main running backs in the passing game a little bit. Because Gladhard and Myers can catch the ball. So we're going to see like a West Coast option look. But we still got to do vertical a little bit. Stretch it at least some. As you see here, receiving, I mean, you're not going to see a whole lot of yards out of this one going forward. Unless the West Coast stuff goes pretty well. Because if you go back to, we're not going to see it, are we? Let's go to depth chart. Now, Simmons, he's got 84 accuracy. That's not terrible by any means. He's got 86 on the throw power. We could do West Coast stuff with that. That's good enough. I think I may simplify it a little bit and do some of more of the red zone stuff like we've done with Myers getting in the end zone for a touchdown. Little stuff like that. I think that'll help us a little bit. So you're going to see a little bit of that on top of our run game in general. All right, let's get out of here. That's how you adjust to your roster. When a wide receiver goes down, you got to find another person to take his place, and hopefully your passing game could do okay. And that's what we're going to try to do. So I think I'll just go the West Coast route a little bit. I'm still trying to keep a vertical sum on those couple of those vertical concepts. So next up, we got Missouri. Technically, they're a Big 12 team in this game. You see here, they're a B- overall team. I have no clue what they have. This will be... I assuming they're playing this week. We just haven't simulated it yet. So we'll see what happens. So come on back in the next Dynasty video. We'll take on Missouri Tigers. And I'll talk to you later.